Hi guys! So first of all, I want to clear this up. This isn't the Tim Burton winners announcement video quite yet. This is actually something completely random and different and amazing and something I just found out about last night. And then now it's the next morning, so I'm still kind of spazzing out from it. But anyway, what this video is about is, as some of you know, I attend art school right now, majoring in filmmaking. So, they had a casting call about a month ago from MTV asking to find a Los Angeles-based student filmmaker to be an interviewer on one of their show series, the Ask series, and the person that they were going to interview was Tim Burton. So first, of course, all I had to do was send a headshot and answer a few questions through email, and then they contacted me back, and we were back and forth for about 3 or 4 contact sessions and a phone call, and eventually the casting director asked me to make a video with myself painted blue and answer all the questionnaire thingies that they sent me. And, you know, she saw my makeup video, so that's why she knew about me painting myself blue and, you know, all that stuff. So I literally, she told me this at 11 in the morning, and I had to get it to her by the next morning. And I had a bunch of classes that day, so I was literally shaking the whole day. I was just running around like a maniac. I had to go buy the veil and the corset because I actually don't have these things with me since I moved to a different place from, you know, when I filmed my Corpse Bride makeup tutorial. So my aunt was tremendously helping me and we were running around this town trying to find all this costuming, and I had to go to Sephora and buy the blue makeup, cut the Makeup Forever palette because I needed to paint myself blue and I ran out of that color. And it was just a totally chaotic day. I was literally shaking every few minutes just thinking about what this could mean. So I didn't get to start filming this video until 12 in the morning because I also had classes that day at school, and so I started filming at 12. I finished at 2 in the morning, and then I edited and then I went home, you know, showered and started editing, and I finished at like 7 in the morning, and then I had class at 9 in the morning, and it was just a totally chaotic day. But I mean, honestly, that's art school. Happens all the time to everybody. We kind of forget the concept of sleep. But I mean, that's kind of college students in general. But anyway, the casting director contacted me as soon as I sent her the video and said, I'll find out in a week if I got it or not. So waited a week, and on a week later, they contacted me and sent me a release form, but they didn't say I actually, you know, got chosen to interview Tim Burton, but they said, you know, in the case that you don't get chosen, we might want to show one of your video questions to him. And I was like, okay, so I signed the waiver form right away, gave them rights to, like, everything that I sent them, and that was the last time I heard from them. So eventually it got through my head that, you know, they chose someone else, and I was really bummed for, like, 2 to 3 days, and then I tried to move on. And so last night, my friend texted me while I'm in class and was like, Kat, you're on MTV. And I was like, what? Like, that was already somewhat past my mind. And I was just like, what? Like, how did that happen? And she was like, your face reached Tim Burton. And I was like, what? What? And so she sent me the video link, and I saw it, freaked out, and have been sending it to my mom and dad. And I really want to share it with you guys because, like, that's so relevant to everything you and I know. And he saw me dressed as the Corpse Bride, so I just think that you guys might really like how he reacted when he saw me, because of, like, anyone that you guys know me the most primarily from the stuff I do with makeup, you know, more than anyone I know in real life. So I just really want to share this video with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. The person that they did choose was actually from my school. I think I've seen him in the cafeteria, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I can totally see why they chose him. But it was really cute because you could tell, like, he's totally spazzing out inside too. I mean, of course, we're all huge Tim Burton fans. But at first I didn't want to see who got it because I thought I would be, like, you know, bitter and be like, oh, they chose that person, blah, 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 and you stole my dream from me. But I really like who they chose. Plus, he was a stop-motion animator, so he's a lot more similar to Tim Burton than me. But I need to track him down and try to befriend him or be like, hey, I was the blue girl that you showed to Tim Burton when you interviewed him. But anyway, here's the video. I hope that MTV doesn't find this and claim rights to it because I'm in the video, even though I signed a waiver form and gave them rights to, like, everything. but I just want to share this with you guys before it's gone. And I think it's really exciting, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm really sorry again that I haven't been making videos, but I'm positive this summer there will be more time. There's got to be more time. And so I hope you guys are ending the semester well, whatever you're doing, school, work, beginning summer, going on fancy fun trips. The weather's getting hot, at least on this side of the world, I think. Maybe that's happening everywhere. But anyway, I hope to see you guys more this summer. I think we will, because I have all these ideas buzzing around my mind. I just haven't had the time to make them. And I think I will soon, this summer. So thank you for being so patient. I miss you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you more this summer. Bye.
Hello, my name is David Braun. I'm a third-year student at the California Institute of the Arts studying animation. Also happens to be the college of one Mr. Tim Burton, a filmmaker who's inspired me throughout my entire career. Tim recently directed the film Dark Shadows starring Johnny Depp. Hi Johnny. In theaters May 11th.
Reveal yourself, tiny songstress.
And I have the amazing opportunity today to sit down with Tim. I'm going to ask several of my own questions, plus a few that you guys sent in online. So let's go ask Tim Burton.
Morning, guys.
Hello.
Man, hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is David.
Hey, David. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm very excited to meet you. I'm a stop motion student at Cal Arts.
Oh, at Cal Arts.
It's basically all your fault, so
Yeah, all I remember is naked Halloween parties out there.
yeah. This one's a super personal question for me because I'm studying animation and I think about the age you were, but when you made Pee-wee's Big Adventure, how did your background studying animation influence your process in live action?
It's a good question because I think you're in the best background you can be in. You do everything, you know, you storyboard, you do the animation, you compose the shots. So I always felt grateful that it was probably the best kind of film background you could have.
We actually have a couple questions that people have sent in with this magic video window from the future.
Magic window. Oh, I love those.
Hi Tim.
Jesus.
What character from any of your movies do you think you identify with the most?
You look pretty good. Every character is a character that you try to be personal with. Even if it's a character like Scissorhands or it's more created, but even the ones that you find, like Barnabas, whatever, you try to personalize it. And I think that was one thing I was drawn to. I think Johnny was probably drawn to as a guy who doesn't quite fit into his surroundings.
Are you stoned or something?
They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work.
Hey, then we have a question from Holly. She asks, how do you keep your hair looking so
Silky
awesome?
and manageable?
Yeah.
I just stopped using a comb.
One question I really wanted to ask, when you made Beetlejuice, you said once that you wanted the special effects to look cheap and fake on purpose. But Dark Shadows and your more recent stuff has taken a really realistic approach. I was wondering what caused you to change your approach to effects.
Some of these effects are pretty cheesy, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. We decided to go for that early 70s look in both the effects. I mean, the thing about the effects on this, we tried to keep it as still handmade, you know, because it was not a show that was over-reliant on special effects, and we sort of treated it the same this way. Still wanted to be more character-driven, more actor-driven.
Yeah, I liked your hypnotizing with just the kind of twisted hand and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just the old-fashioned way.
I just wanted to tell you thank you again. This means so much to me.
You're in the areas of great stop motion.
And I actually have a present for you.
Oh, wow.
I can.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
This
yeah.
is the head of one of my puppets.
Wow. Uh-oh.
And you can do whatever you want with it, but I just wanted you to have that as a
That's
thank you
cool.
for your inspiration.
Oh, wow. That's great, man. Well, good luck.
Cool. Thank you
Forward
so
to
much,
seeing
Tim.
your work. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
I just finished interviewing Tim. It was completely surreal. I'm totally beside myself. I have 1,000 more questions, and I hope I get a chance to ask him one day. So, Tim, if you're watching, thank you so much.
Hi there, I'm Kat Tenchenko, and I look completely scared right now. Oh, and just to get the pink elephant out of the room, I am Asian. I know the blue skin makes things a little bit crazier than usual, but for those of you wondering, I'm a second year attending California Institute of the Arts, also known as CalArts, and I'm studying towards my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Film and Video. I love Tim Burton because, to me, he was like my entry door to the intimidating world of scary movies and, you know, eerie stories and kind of horror films, basically. But he's just one of the few artists that I think has successfully and very uniquely been able to combine, you know, childish worlds and fantasies and, you know, the kinds of stories we create in our heads when we're kids with kind of, you know, adultly, you know, grown-up, scary, eerie images, and he's merged them so perfectly that children and adults alike can just enjoy his work. You know, I don't think you can ever get tired of Tim Burton. You know, you love it when you're a kid, and then when you grow up, you know, you get a tattoo of him on your arm or something, like it's just, you don't grow out of it. I just really admire his ability to really just take something boring and ordinary and, you know, human and make it into something completely colorful and twisted that's still relevant to our world. You know, Emily from Corpse Bride is just, you know, normally you have a corpse running around in a movie and it's like, you don't want to really get to know her, but you fall in love with her because she's just so pure of heart and so sweet, and all she's looking for is true love in a world of selfishness, and that's something that we can all completely relate to because that's the kind of world we live in, and that's what most people are really looking for, is love. And to me, because of Tim Burton, if someone says to you, "You're weird," take it as a compliment, because it just means you're original, you stand out, you're unique, you're not a robot. I believe that I'm the perfect person to interview Tim Burton because I'm confident that I can embody the curiosity and eagerness of his millions of fans around the world in myself by asking him questions, because I'm one of them. I am one of the fans, and I have chosen this career based around being inspired by his idea. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity and for your time and consideration. Bye!